Welcome to the Lady in Black once again, Darlington Motor Speedway. In Darlington, South Carolina, we take a look at the Earnhardt Towers in turn number 3 as we get ready for the Southern 500 here today. So I did say it was going to be throwback weekend. It's not. There's only a couple cars running a throwback scheme, and we will take a look at them right now. That is Christos Cherney in the 27 running that Paul Menard throwback, and behind him last week's winner in the 29, Alex Providis, running the Kevin Harvick throwback. Behind Yuri Villegas in the Skoll throwback, Kodak as well. And then his teammate in the 31, who I cannot find on the leaderboards currently. There he is, running the Lowe's throwback in the 31 butt kicker machine. That's Nick Sedaris. Let's take a rundown of your starting grid. Well, coming in first is your Auto Club winner of Nick Sophias on pole. Next to him in the number 2, Austin Rez. John Bergmouth Sr., winner on this season as well at Vegas, starting 3rd. George Kurfitis Jr., his teammate, starting next to him. Vince Henschel in the 3 car, starting 5th, with Christos Cherney in the 27, starting 6th. Zimmer Kurfitis Jr., Season 1 champion, starting 7th, with Alex Plavridis, last week's winner at Atlanta, starting 8th. Bruce Dudley, starting 9th in the 12th, with his teammate, Xavier Dawkins-Batiz, next to him in the 22. Robbie Gervais in the 28, starting 11th, with Luigi Diaz-Gonzalez starting next to him in 12th. Nicholas Bondanello starting 13th in that 71, with Yuri Villegas in the 33 next to him. Perry Marilakis in the 7 car, starting 15th, with Chase Montzelewski in the 17, starting 16th. Jordan Kurfitis in the 21, starting 17th, with Cameron Face in the 18, starting 18th. LeBon Van Leer in the 19th position in that 60 car, with Eleni Kurfitis in 20th, driving the 15. Scruffy Dog Season 2 champion in the 14 car, starting in 21st. 22nd, his teammate Buddy Morales, Daytona 500 winner in Season 1, and as well as Vegas winner in Season 1, starting in the 22nd position. Charlie Birch in the 81 car, starting 23rd, with Dennis Sharp in the number 5, starting 24th. Cuddles Morales in the 16 car, starting 25th, with John Bergmouth Jr. in the 26th position in the 36. Nick Sedaris starting 27th in the 31. Jordan Jung in the number 6, starting 28th. Austin Mitchell in the number 8, starting 29th. Yannick Sidas in the GKR, number 69, starting 30th. And once again, GKR near each other, next 3 spots. George Kurfitis in the 31 GKR teammate, starting next to his other GKR teammate, Robert Thompson, in the 23. Asher Kurfitis, 33rd, the points champion for last season. Regular season points champion. Peter Hilme, Sonoma winner last year, starting 34th. George Kurfitis, 35th in the 10, and rounding out the field is Zach Mers in the 06. And we are set to start pacing. So we'll take a look up at the start of the field as we get ready for this green flag. Well, this race is going to be an interesting one, as specifically a lot of these guys ready to make an impact early in the season, and that is what is most important looking through this season. And that's what they want. Hopefully that reloads most of the numbers, because they're all not visible. Well, now they're ready. The engine started to kick, and the pace car is going to make that left onto pit road, and we are ready to go green in this race. Rolling green flag in the air. The one's going to get a jump. Green flag in the air. Through turn 1. It's everybody behind. Can you stay straight full? Let's see. This wall is very... If you hit it... Oh, Luigi Diaz-Gonzalez into the wall. A little bit. Everybody else stays through. Through turn 1 once again. We'll just stay relatively the same. A couple cars now taking the bottom. I think that was Bruce Dudley on the bottom in the Advanced Auto Parts cars. He's going to get into Cam Face. Whoa! Bruce Dudley gets loose. He loses a lot of spots. There goes Robert Thompson. He's around. Into the back of the field. No caution. He's going to get it straightened out. But not a good start. And we're going to take a look really quick at what happened here.
The yellow flag is out.
And now caution comes out. So we're going to take a look at the second caution. We're just going to play this at full speed. Hold on. Right here, Bruce gets loose, comes back into the field, stacks them up, and everybody gets into each other. And Peter Hilme also involved. He went spinning. We're going to see the damage on that car. This is not what the caution was for, I don't think. So, Hilme goes around after Charlie Birch, the Daytona 500 winner, and he also spins, but he gets the car straightened out. So we're going to take a look at what happened under caution here. Because the caution came out right after. There we go. In the back, that is... I think that's the 11 car of Astro getting into Charlie Birch even after, and I think this is what brought the caution out. So we're gonna, so they get into each other, and they go around. Oh, barely escaping through, and that's what brought our caution out. Everybody able to get it straightened out though. So that's what the caution was for. Charlie Birch is in the pits now. And we're under our first caution. Really no change up front, but within the 5 laps, we've had 2 separate incidents. One that caused a caution, one didn't. Let's take a look back at the field. Let's give a couple shout-outs to a couple guys who are just in the field right now. One of them is going to be Dennis Sharp in that number 5 Suave car for PS5 Motorsports. The guy is right in front of him in the 5th third bank, number 14. That's your champion, last season's champion, Scruffy Dog. With a little bit of damage on that front quarter panel. Xavier Dawkins Batiste in the number 22. And as we head down the back straightaway, well, the crash that happened, unfortunate. But we are ready to go back green. 65 laps here. And pace car's off. Green flag back in the air from Darlington.
Green flag, green flag.
through turn one. Austin Rez, a huge jump. He's going to take the lead. Austin Rez in the number 2 is going to take the lead as everybody's hitting the wall in the back. And now the field partially spread out. That's last week's winner, Alex Providus, behind him, looking to try to get his second win of the season. Right behind him is your pole sitter, Nika Sofia's, trying to get her second win of the year. As well as John Bergermouth Sr. as well in that picture. So Austin Rez as a rookie now. Oh, he's in the wall. Trying to... Not really a rookie anymore. Sorry. Austin Rez trying to fend off a couple of winners here on the season to try to get his first at Penske, and Penske's first in the Cup Series. But then again, there's 11 we're only 11 laps in. And when we saw yesterday in that Xfinity race that anything could happen towards the end of a race. And he's in the wall again. And he is just hitting the wall continuously up there. He's just throwing it in too deep, and that's what is going to make him lose this lead right here, as Alex Providus' huge run behind him. Now only a quarter of a second behind. And he's going to gain on this back straightaway here. And now really fighting for the lead, because Austin Rez struggling into this corner. He's going to hit the wall again. He's just not gaining what he needs in these corners, and right there it's showing he just continues to hit the wall. Still getting a good jump off the corner anyways, but then again, he's going to come back and hit you a little bit. Now taking that car through, he doesn't hit the wall. But now, Bergermouth trying to make the pass on the one. He's going to get loose. Oh, what a save. He got loose off the corner. Looked like they were side-by-side racing, but he's going to lose this pack up front. Pack of 3. So Austin Rez continues to lead. Another real thing, Vince Henschel trying to make a move up there. Getting loose. Still maintaining a lead in front, and that's what really matters here, as you saw from yesterday. You know, Chase Ingram came out of nowhere, probably should have won that race, but he pitted. He mismanaged the fuel, and that's what the most important thing is coming out of this race. Don't mismanage that fuel. Or else you may be stuck in a situation where you could win the race, but you can't make it. And now, really trying to push it as that 29, as now the 1 is gaining as well. Almost. While he gets loose, though, is there a chance for the 29 to get a good run off the corner? He's sticking with them. That's the real thing right here. He's staying with them. We're going to go on board with the 29. Oh, loose again, and that's not going to be good. That's not good. Now side by side. Austin Reds gets loose, and he's going to get passed by both race cars. The 1 and the 29 will pass. Oh, man, they get into each other. Down the back straightaway, side by side. This is going to open up the door for Vince Henschel to have a chance to take second right away from them. Into the wall again, and he gets loose off the corner. Side by... Oh, man, they were side by side. Got into each other, got loose. But now, Ravitas looking to run away with it. Austin Red's not done yet with this fight, though. So now Vince Henschel looking to be passed for 4th. In the back, let's take a look at that battle. Oh, he hit the wall and now loses all the time. Let's go take a look back at the pack. We're going to go look at Chase Bartolowski. He is on his own with his teammate behind him in the 60 car. That's Bon Van Leer. Bruce Dudley has now dropped 10 spots back from his starting position. Yannick said yes, fighting with Scruffy Dog in the back here. Robert Thompson back out on the racetrack. He is up 9 positions from the start of this race, even after spinning. Great for him. George Kafidis in the back with a heavy damage on the front end. That's your winner. Oh, he's in the wall. That's your winner from Sonoma. Just heavy damage. Just involved in those wrecks, and that's what happens. Perry Marilakis on the apron now with damage. Bobby Gervasi in the pits. And Astros racing with the pack. Oh my. He got loose going up in front of them, and now they're going to pack up. This is what's going to happen. This is where everything is going to happen here. And here they come, and they're kind of pushing the pack a little bit away, but I don't know what's going on up here. Perry Marilakis back into the pits. Jordan Jung pitting. Does he have damage? He's pitting. He's limping into pit road. Let's take a look. I don't think he's got a little bit of damage, but I don't think this is for damage repair. He may be trying to pull a pit strategy here. See if we can get anything from the roll bar. 40-second pit stop is usually not great. So I think he's having issues. He's running into issues, it seems, with this race car. And that could be the problem that we run into. And now we're going to take a look back as Austin Rez retake the lead. He's back out in front. So we're going to cut to a quick commercial break, as I will go silent. And we are back once again. Austin Rez still at the lead. Lap number 28 of 65. And he has gotten a huge lead. Behind him. Oh, Vince Henschel into the wall. Vince Henschel into the wall. Gets in it with Jordan Jung. He's trying to get off the racetrack. Heavy damage to that race car. Oh, no. Well, he's going to pull it down to the apron. That's going to prevent a caution from coming out. But we are going to take a look at this really quick. So right here, Jordan Jung and Vince Henschel get into each other. Sends Vince into the wall hard. Jordan Jung gets loose off the corner and saves the race car. I thought that would have brought out a caution, but no, it didn't. It kept the green flag out. He is sideways. Jordan Jung extremely sideways there. Just after coming out of the pits, too, he slides right back in front of the 44 of Luigi Diaz-Gonzalez, and then once again hits Vince Henschel into the wall. And what a run for Vince Henschel today. Just comes up unfortunate. So now he's down pit road. Well, that may end his night. He's got huge damage. It did not break the toe link, I don't think. We're going to take a look right now. Doesn't look like it broke the toe link, but definitely some damage on that race car that he's going to have to get fixed. Well, let's take a look at one of our highest movers here, and that is Zach Mers, who started in the almost the last position, and now has found himself in 12th, up 24 spots. What a run by him. Even with the damage on the front end of that race car, he's still powering through it. Dennis Sharp, another one who's up 16 spots, now into 8th. Just looking back up front, Austin Rez continues to lead. And he's back in the wall again. They're going to have to pit very soon, and that's what the most important thing is. Whoa! Jordan Jung passing the leaders almost just put Nick Sophia to the wall. Now opens up the door for Bergmouth Sr. Oh, gets loose! Oh, he got really loose coming through the corner there. Luigi Diaz-Gonzalez is now up there as well, but he just got loose coming off the corner. So which means the tires, I think, are running out very soon. It's in the back now. Luigi Diaz-Gonzalez takes the 3rd spot, up 9 spots from his starting position. Oh, Austin Rez still leading by a lot. Back here, focus on the fight. Austin Rez out in front. But they are going to have to pit during this race, and that's like the most important thing coming out of this race is they're going to have to pit. And will the pit stops be under caution or will they be under green? And that's what's going to provide a focus point. So now Chase Monzalewski's going in. Chase Monzalewski coming in, maybe an early pit to try to get to the end of this race on a strategy, and that could be an interesting thing here as he's going to go in.
yellow flag
Caution's
is
out. Caution is out. George Kyrfitis with damage, and I think that's where the wreck started. So now, unfortunate for them, but maybe good for Chase, who pits there as the caution flag comes out. And now we'll take a look at what happened. Right here, gets loose off the corner. I think they make him and Charlie Birch make contact. And then just hits the apron, comes back up the racetrack. Charlie's in the wall at this point. Coming down the racetrack. He's going to hit him. Right there. And then the car just goes around. Snaps it. Car spins. And that's what brought out the caution. Right there. Austin Mitchell just got through. No, he got clipped. He got clipped. Ooh, he's sliding. They both are sliding, and they're both around, and that's what brought out the caution. Austin Mitchell's still sliding up the racetrack right there, too. Did he hit the wall? Oh, what a... Wow. We got to take a look at that. Scruffy Dog, Season 2 champion, just squeezing through the wreck. Gonna take a look at the onboard here. Oh, there goes one. And yep, he got into Austin. Whoa! That was close. Very close. I want to take a look at from the TV1 angle. Down the front stretch here. So there's one spinner, two, and then, oh my goodness. Too close for comfort there, but he gets out of it unscathed. And everybody's down pits. Well, Austin Rez has dropped back to 8th on that pit cycle. Could have had an interesting pit. Dennis Sharp has now moved up to 3rd with teammate Nicholas Bonanel behind him in 4th. He's going back down pit. Oh, he hit the wall. He's going back down pits. He didn't make it down. He didn't make it down pit road. Well, he's got an issue with his race car. Zach Murray's up 32 spots now. Up into that 4th position. Well, I mean, if we go to the grid really quick, and we check the end of the grid, I don't think we could bring it up, though. But oh, there we go. We can bring up the... Zach Murs started 36th of 36 cars and now has brought his way back up to 21st. Or brought his way back up to 4th. And man, well, would it be a different story? Green flag back in the air. Oh, Murs, slideways, everybody slideways. Bruce Dudley comes back into the field. And he doesn't cause a caution somehow. Oh my goodness. And Alex Parvidas has dropped all the way down. Down 23 spots now in a lap down situation. John Bergmouth Sr. is taking the lead. In the back, they're getting a little bit swirly. We're going to take a look there. They're all on the wall. Scruffy Dog trying to pass his teammate. He will. Robert Thompson into pit. But now looking back up at the front, it's John Bergmouth Sr. with 22 to go in this Southern 500. Oh, they're into each other. Peter Hillman and Cameron face side by side, and that will open up the door for Yannick Sidyas, who's up now 24 spots. Austin Rez is pitting. Austin Rez coming down to pit road. He's got damage. His wheel is pushed in. That front wheel is pushed in. You take a look at the right front suspension. The wheel's kind of pushed in because it's supposed to look like this. It's pushed in. A little bit more than it's supposed to. But he's in the pits. He's going to go a lap down. Robert Thompson's fighting to get off the lap. Try not to fall too down. With the 38, he's going to try to stay in front. Now Yannick Sidyas fighting with Peter Hillman right now. For that spot. Bergmouth Sr. looking for his second win on the season. So is Nicky Sophias. Dennis Sharp, Luigi Diaz-Gonzalez, Peter Hillman, Yannick Sidyas, Cameron Face, Zach Burrs, Yuri Villegas, and the 15 of Eleni Kyrgios are all looking for their first wins of this season. With 18 to go, anything could happen. Stay tuned. We're going to cut to a side-by-side. As we come back with 14 to go, we have a battle for the lead. Nicky Sophias is going to pass John Bergmouth Sr., but only for a little bit. John Bergmouth's going to go right back around him. Right back around her. John Bergmouth goes. Nicky Sophias, she's going to have to try to find a way to push and get back up front. But don't count out Luigi Diaz-Gonzalez behind them. He's waiting for something to happen. John Bergermouth Sr., the most winningest driver in the history of this league, now continuing to move as Luigi Diaz Gonzalez is going to try to pass the one. I don't think he can. And Dennis Sharp is going to have a prime opportunity to get him. Dennis Sharp, Peter Hilme, his teammate, also there. He's looking. Yannick Sidias looking now at a spot. Side by side off the corner. Down the back straightaway. 12 laps to go. And this is the fight for fifth. Hilme in the wall. Dennis Sharp going to continue pushing forward to try to get right here. These two are who we should be focused on. Right here means that a points... Right here, if one of these two drivers wins the race right now, a person will not have to win. They will be in on just points into the playoffs. And that's always a special moment because that is the most consistent drivers without a win who will make it in. But still, 10 to go in this race. And that's what's important here. We got 10 to go in this race. And, well, not 9 to go, but anything could happen in these 10 laps. We saw it yesterday. In the Xfinity race, everybody pitted. Everybody in the front pack pitted because they didn't get enough fuel to the end of the race. Is this the case in this race? Or will something else happen? And one car hit the wall, and now a huge gap for Bergermouth Sr. with 8 to go. That's Austin Rez coming out of the pits once again. Unfortunate night for him. His car's just gone up in smoke. It's now with 8 to go, Bergermouth Sr. Bergermouth Sr. and Jr. both in the top 10 right now, just to mention. A great run by them as they both made the playoffs consistently. Robert Thompson still fighting to not go more laps down than he already is. Seven to go, coming to 6 to go, and he has a 1.5 second lead over Nicky Sophias behind him. And it's only growing larger every time he hits that gas pedal in the corner. Six to go. Now it's going to be 5 to go. 5 to go. Let's see what happens. At 4 to go, this race changed last night. So this race is still not over yet. Chase Bozzolucci coming out of the pits. Is he going to provide a buffer? Yes, he will. John Bergermouth Sr. has a buffer on Nicky Sophias. Chase is going to try to challenge him here. Caution's out. With 4 to go, the caution is out. It's Bruce Dudley once again. And he's around with Buddy Morales on the back straightaway. Let's take a look. Oh, coming out of pit lane. Bruce Dudley just gets into him. All right. Whoa. Bruce Dudley maybe the one of the top 10 stupidest moves of the year. He ran right into his quarter panel without even knowing. And this is the type of stuff that gets your teammate in Xfinity into the Cup Series before you go down. And, well, we see it right here. What in the world? Well, I think this may end the race if there's no shot of potentially being able to extend the race, because there is no chance of extending the race. But if we do get the first pace lap done, and we can go with 2 to go, we will have a 1-lap shootout. And there's a rule in the rule book that states if there's enough race left, we can go 1 to green. About here. So we're gonna cut to the Cup Series logo. We're gonna try. Here we go. 2 to go. And we are going too wide. That's where the rule comes into play right there. That rule. Oh, there's your lucky dog getting his lap back. But I think it's kind of late to do anything about that. The rule in the rule book states that the races should be finished under green if possible, and right here, we're going to finish this race under green. With 1 to go, a 1-lap white flag shootout. They're going to have the green and white flag out. Green flag back in the air, green and white flag out, white flag, 1 to go.
Green flag.
Into turn 1. Into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Off of turn 4, John Burgermouth Sr. is going to win his second race on the season. He's your winner from Darlington, and now you don't need to win and you're in. You could get in on base points for the 16th spot. John Burgermouth Sr. is your winner. And Zach Burrs with a phenomenal run from last to 5th. And we're going to take a look now at the results. Those are qualifying. Race results. For the Southern 500, John Burgermouth Sr. in first. Nicky Sophia second. Dennis Sharp third. Yannick Sidias fourth. Zach Burrs fifth. Yuri Villegas sixth. 7th, Luigi G.S. Gonzalez. 8th, Peter Hilme. 9th, Carlos Morales. 10th, Cameron Face. 11th, Scruffy Dog. 12th, John Burgermouth Jr. 13th, LeBon Van Leer. 14th, Christos Cherney. 15th, Jordan Kirifides. 16th, Xavier Dawkins Batiste. 17th, Eleni Kirifides. 18th, George Kirifides. 19th is going to be George Kirifides. 20th, Austin K. Mitchell. 21st, George Kirifides Jr. 22nd, Nick Sedaris. 23rd, Astro Kirifides. 24th, Jordan Jung. 25th, Robert Thompson. 26th, Simba Kirifides Jr. 27th, Alex Parvidas. 28th, Charlie Birch. 29th, Vince Henschel. 30th, Austin Rez. 31st, Bruce Dudley. 32nd, Buddy Morales. 33rd, Chase Podzaluski. 34th, Robbie Gervasi. To 35th, Nicholas Bonanno. And 36th, Perry Marolakis. Well, it's been a great day here from Darlington, and as we hope to see you next week as we go to the Chicago Street Course for both Xfinity and Cup. And soon there will be an announcement. We're going to do it right now. The Truck Series is going to be a thing this season. We're going to run it on the schedule, on a slightly different schedule that we have right here, but the trucks will be running their first season with a brand new lineup of drivers. So stay tuned for that. I'm George Kirafidis. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your night.